Absolutely epic. Look at that. It's like a waterfall. Oh my goodness, look at this. To another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool and the first of the autumn storms has arrived. Oh, check this out, I'm here in Blackpool. There's the famous tower there. I'm on North Promenade. We're looking down Middle Walk here. This is Middle Walk, yeah, towards the tower there, and the wind is coming right at us. The wind is coming from the south, so the wind is coming right this way. We've got gale force winds forecast for this afternoon, and we've also got high tide as well in around about half an hour from where I'm filming this now. Just look at this now, can you see? Oof, look at that. Like I said, this is probably the first of the autumn storms that we're going to have here in Blackpool. A bit of a warm up today, I think. Yeah, so this is how it looks on the promenade here. Very, very wet today. Really, really wet. It's been raining since about 11 o'clock. It's now just after 2 o'clock. And like I say, we do have gale force winds forecast for today. But to be quite honest, at the moment, I can't really feel a very strong wind. And like I say, the wind is coming from the south. Let's have a look over here, shall we? The wind is coming from the south. So that means that, can you see how the sea looks really angry, doesn't it? But because the wind is coming from the south, we're probably not going to get those really epic crashing waves that you can get here in Blackpool. But anyway, we'll see what we can get. I'm just going to make my way up this way towards Gin Square, because there's like an overlook up there. And I think if we look up there, if I zoom in now, can you see? Oh, look at that. Can you see? Towards that boating pool up there. Let's take a quick look down here, shall we, onto Middle Walk. Yeah. Oh, a little bit sheltered down here, down this arch, yeah. Might have to come down here again at night. It's a little bit iffy down this way at night, yeah. Got a bit of a reputation as Middle Walk, yeah. Anyway, here we are now. Oh, there's a few people down here. I can see some people over there now. Someone walking a dog. I just want to show you something quickly over here. You know how I'm opposite where the Derby Baths used to be? The old Derby Baths, if you remember them. Now you see that building down there? That's like the opening to a pump house. So there must be a pipe that goes underneath here that used to let all the seawater into the Derby Baths. How about that? And it's still there to this day, even though the Derby Baths are long gone. Yeah, so we're looking down here on Middle Walk. I'm going to show you this overview in a minute. There's someone parked down here. Now I have seen cars down here before, and it's a little bit risky in this weather, yeah. But anyway, just over here is where you get a great view. There's Gin Square over there. Can you see? That's where they have the Spitfire in the roundabout. But just over here is a great view. If you ever come to Blackpool and you see stormy weather, this is a great place to see the waves, right here. Well, it's not stop the trams. The Blackpool trams are always running. But anyway, can you see here now? We get a great view. Look at this over here now, and you're pretty safe up here as well, because we're on the higher promenade here, and we're pretty safe from the raging sea there. But just look at this view up here towards the old boating pool up there. Look at the way that the waves are coming right over there. And like I say, if the wind was coming out of the west, more from the sort of west or even the southwest, I think that those waves will be coming right over that sea wall there. But I think the winds at the moment are coming from the south. I think they might switch around to the southwest, so we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I'm going to take a little walk over there, and I might even go down the steps and we'll take a closer look at the sea, shall we? Will I survive? Let's see. Yeah, so there's a Spitfire there. You'll see that if you come to the illuminations and you go around the Gin Square roundabout. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is let's go down here, shall we? Oof, let's take a bit of a risk. We're going to go down to the lower promenade. Hope we won't get swept away. We'll take a look down here, shall we? Ooh. You know, it's not anywhere near as bad as what I thought. You know, I'm just thought I'd bring it to you and show you a little bit of the wild weather that we get here in Blackpool. Let's go down here, shall we? Onto the lower promenade. And look at that now. Can you see that? I won't get too close, don't worry. But I just want to show you over here. There's a hole-in-the-wall cafe. I get a few people asking me about that. So that's where that is. It's not open at the moment, of course. It might be open in the winter. But yeah, I'll just show you around. So here is where that ramp there takes you up to Middle Walk. That there just takes you along Lower Promenade. So let's have a look over here, shall we? Oh, look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Blackpool Illuminations. I thought that was official writing there. Must be graffiti, mustn't it? Anyway, that's where I was. I was just up there. You see this fancy colonnade here, isn't it fancy? Yeah, going around there, you see them along Middle Walk. That's the last one you get to. Yeah, before you come to the end. Anyway, check this out. Look at the cliffs here. Wowzers, that looks absolutely epic. Look at that. That's a cabin lift up there. Can you see it, the cabin lift? Yeah, they're not in use anymore, I'm afraid, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Anyway, this is how it looks. Pretty epic. It's actually a wastewater pumping station, this, yeah. United Utilities, danger. Yeah, there's plenty of danger down here. But like I say, it's not quite as bad. In fact, it's nowhere near as bad as what I thought it was going to be. We'll just have a look over here, shall we? This is the Gin Slipway. The Gin Slipway here. And you'll notice that they've got one of these. Always have these everywhere, don't they? Talk to us Samaritans, yeah. So let's have a look over here, shall we? I'll tell you what, it's a good job we had the promenade all, the sea defence is all redeveloped around about the millennium, because this is what they have to defend us against, this here. And this is really nothing compared to what it can be like. I mean, we've got high tide at the moment, it's coming over there. It's an 8.5 metre tide, but we can get a lot higher tide and we can get a lot higher wind, so there you go. So there you go, that's how it looks down here, and we are at peak high tide as well. And we're supposed to have gale force winds up, but to be quite honest, they don't feel like gale force winds to me. And the wind is also coming from the south, so this is a bit of a tame storm, to be quite honest. Anyway, I'm gonna head back up here now where it's a bit more safe, but I was not really in any danger of being swept away there. Yeah, now the last time I came down this way for a storm, it was really, really blowing, and we also had a fun one on at the time as well, yeah. So you might want to check that video out. I'll put a link to that at the end of this one. I'm just coming up now. We can see all the big hotels up here. We've got the Savoy over there. Just here we've got Jubilee Gardens. Yeah, so they do have gardens on the promenade in Blackpool, but we don't have them on the main drag. So I'll just give you a little look there. Jubilee Gardens. We're looking up the hill there towards the Cliffs Hotel and the Sheraton and the Doric. And if you do come down to Blackpool, this is a great place to come to see the sights of across the Irish Sea, Cumbria, Wales, the Isle of Man. because we're quite high up. Straight up there is where the cabin lift is, which is what I was talking to you before. But here's another look from up here. High tide, yeah, but it's not really coming crashing over like it was last time. Yeah, so that's where I was, just down there, and there's a lady just gone down there in a red jacket. It really stands out there as well. If you want to photograph someone against the waves, that's just what they want to be wearing, a red jacket. Oh, I thought she was I thought for a minute she was going to jump over the edge there. Oof, that was a close one. Okay, check out these waves now. I am now down here on the lower walk here in Blackpool. It's high tide. We've got, well, I think we're supposed to have 40-mile-an-hour gusts. I can't really feel the wind at the moment, but check out these waves here. This is the best place along Blackpool Promenade if you want to see the storm action with the high waves coming over the seawall. It's absolutely epic, especially up there by the old boating lake, which is now a go-kart track. It's absolutely awesome. I'm sheltering from the worst of it. It's really coming at me now. When I started this video, it wasn't that bad, but now, my goodness. Oh, I tell you what, the rain is now coming right at me now. We've got the peak of the rain, and I think the wind's getting up as well. I'm not sure if it's gale force, but I've just been down here along the promenade to brave the waves there. They're not coming over the seawall like they can do when you get the winds coming from the west. So the wind is still sort of coming from the south at the moment, but it's changing direction all the time. Yeah, it's really coming now. Look at this now. The winds are getting up. The waves seem to be getting bigger. Oh, look at that there. Wow. Wowzers. Check this out. Temporary hackney stand for 12 vehicles. Whoa, down here? Really? You can get a taxi down here? Ooh, never knew that. Just look at these steps now. It's like a waterfall. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I think I'd better get out of here. Look at that. Wowzers. Okay, so there you go. That was the first of the autumn storms here in Blackpool, and it started off, well, it started off fairly tame, to be quite honest, but now I'm heading back. Whoa, massive wave there. Then I'm now on the lower walk, yeah, but I don't think there's any danger of these waves coming over. But oof, saying that, there's a massive one there right then. Anyway, I hope I've brought you a bit of the action here from Blackpool on a stormy day, first of the autumn storms. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I will see you again on the next one.